Starting with West Asia, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has expressed cautious optimism about the chances for a hostage deal with Hamas in a session. In the Knesset plenum, Netanyahu said that some progress has been made in negotiations to secure the deal, clarifying reasons for the progress. Netanyahu said first signer is no longer with us. The Israeli Prime Minister then added that Hamas hoped that Hezbollah and Iran would come to their aid, but they are licking their wounds with a few days left for the Hanukkah holiday. Netanyahu said happiness cannot be complete until all hostages are back home. Hamas al-Assam brigades has warned of harm to the Israeli hostages amid ongoing IDF operations in the besieged Palestinian enclave. The military spokesperson of the al-Assam brigades Abu Aba said the fate of the hostages depends on the progress of the occupation forces, as he claimed they are advancing hundreds of meters in certain areas under attack. Ida hailed the bravery and battlefield performance of Hamas fighters and claimed Israel was concealing its true loss and the dire condition of its soldiers in northern Gaza. The Israeli ministry said that 3 of its soldiers have been killed during fighting in the Strip. All 3 served in the Kir Brigade Shimon Battalion. How is Israel likely to respond to the latest Houthi attack aimed at Tel Aviv and central Israel?
So early this morning, sirens sounded across Tel Aviv and central Israel, and the IDF said that they intercepted a high ballistic missile that's after the Houthis launched an explosive drone at Israel on Monday, which was intercepted in 2 ballistic missiles over the weekend, one of which hit a children's playground in South Tel Aviv and one brought down a school building near Tel Aviv. Now the Houthis have fired more than 200 missiles and 170 drones at Israel over the past year, and Israel has started striking back recently, with Prime Minister Netanyahu saying that Israel has destroyed significant high assets. Netanyahu indicated that Israel is stepping up its campaign against the Houthis. Israel says it's not acting alone, that the US and other countries see the Houthis as a threat to world shipping and the world order. Now, an Israeli media report suggested that Mossad spy agency chief David Barahad recommends that Israel targets the source of the attacks, which he said is the Islamic regime in Iran. And Netanyahu, when he was addressing parliaments last night, he suggested that Israel won't take its eyes off Iran and is determined to prevent Iran getting nuclear and other weapons, which he said could threaten Israel.
The Houthis have vowed to continue firing at Israel, and the firings have only increased in number, like we've seen in the recent past. And this, of course, again, they're fighting in solidarity with Hamas, something we had heard from Hezbollah as well when they were fighting at Israel regularly from Lebanon. Now, is the Gaza or any closer to an end?
So I was going to make that exact point. The Hezbollah made similar promises to the Houthis, saying that they would continue their attacks against Israel until a ceasefire in Gaza is achieved. But as we know, Hezbollah then agreed its own ceasefire, and that's after Israel intensified its counterattack. So Israel's likely to carry out a similar strategy with the Houthis. Meanwhile, in terms of Gaza, Hamas has still not provided a list of living hostages to Israel. There's reportedly gaps in the positions between Hamas's leadership in Gaza and abroad, with the leadership abroad more accepting of a deal. Now, Israel says there won't be a permanent ceasefire while Hamas is holding hostages, and with Hamas still in power in Gaza. But Netanyahu has expressed cautious optimism about the chances for a hostage release deal. He said he doesn't know how long it will take, but there's been some progress. He didn't go into details, but said that Israel is taking significant action on all levels and will continue to act until all the hostages are home. Thanks for watching this video.